This is Local 3 News, Weekend Today.
Good Sunday morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Xavier Harris. Well, we had several tornado warnings in the Tennessee Valley overnight, making it a storm alert weather day. Warnings were in Jackson County, Alabama. That line of storms moved through our area and hit places like Scottsboro. Here's a time lapse of the storm moving through from 1 to 2 o'clock this morning. You can see the lightning and high winds from the video. And now we want to give you a live look from a camera that we have up on our screen right now. That's the Mr. Electric. You can see everything is pretty much calmed down from what we were seeing earlier today. Obviously, we saw a lot of rain, heavy winds, so just very severe weather. But now our meteorologists, Audrey Shirley and David Carnes, they were tracking those conditions all morning, all night, and all morning. And this morning, we have our meteorologist, Clay Smith. He's taking the wheel now. And first, Clay, we want to pretty much just kind of make sure we are out of the woodworks now as far as all of that heavy, severe rain and wind.
Yeah, Xavier, fortunately, the severe threat is over for us, so that is certainly a good thing. We can go ahead and take it out of storm alert weather mode now, but it's still going to be pretty breezy out there. But as we take a look at your radar, again, no active warnings. A bulk of the heaviest stuff is now moving back into western North Carolina. We've had several wind reports, a lot of trees down here across portions of the Tennessee Valley, but still some additional showers moving into the plateau. Those will swing across parts of Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton, and North Georgia a little bit later on. None of this, however, is severe, which is certainly good news. Again, anything that's still to come, not going to hit severe limits. There's still a tornado watch for some of our Georgia counties. Ignore that because there's no further tornado risk for anyone watching this because we are now on the backside of this system where the air is a little more stable. But again, still some additional showers coming through. But as we take a broad look at this, this was the main line here moving through the Carolinas that gave us our severe potential. So after this pass through, things were looking good. Still a lot of severe weather across Georgia and South Carolina all the way down into South Alabama. But again, that drier and cooler air starting to filter in behind this system now. Now winds are still going to be pretty breezy. We're talking gusts, as high as 25 to 30 miles per hour through the morning. Wind advisories will stay in effect till lunchtime, which could lead to some additional power outages. But let's take a look at your future temperatures. Okay, right now we're closer to the 50s. So we're going to put it into motion here. By lunchtime, we're going to be back into the 40s. So we're dropping very quickly. Your high temperatures are what they are now. They're going to continue to fall throughout the day. And then by the time we get into this evening and overnight, it is going to be very cold. In fact, some areas dropping into the teens along the plateau by Monday morning, mid to even low 20s here across the valley. So even though it might be mild as you're stepping out this morning, look how quickly these temperatures drop off. So we'll still be in the 50s by 8 o'clock, but by 10 in the mid 40s, and then going into the evening hours, we'll eventually drop off into the 30s. We'll have quite a bit of cloud cover, and there's even going to be that potential for a little bit of mountain snow as we get into the evening hours. So that'll be something that we track pretty closely. But like I said, the severe threat is over for now. And as we get into the rest of the day, it's going to be more about the cold air moving in. So winter not done just yet. And then by the middle of the week, we could even have a little bit of snow even here in the valley. I'll talk more about that with your full forecast coming up here in just a few moments.